Ladies and gentlemen, for the 827th time, it is the Mason and Friends Show, featuring that dude called Jew, aka El Juperino.
What's up, bitches?
And me, myself, aka Mahoney. It's just the two of us episode, coming at you with a little odd couple. What's the cracking with you? Welcome to the world. Welcome back at it one more again. That's Mason and Friends. Here he is. What's up? So what's up now, Drew? How you living, man?
Oh, same old shit. Took off a couple days this week. Had food poisoning or something, I assume.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, Valentine's Day.
You had the bad Valentine's Day meal out? Where'd you go?
Nah, I made steak.
Oh, you
and,
fucked up.
crab legs.
So you fucked up.
I don't know. Steak, red meat fucks with my guts. Like, I think I'm only supposed to eat chicken.
Like it's like you're genetically predisposed to only eat chicken?
Because pork fucks with my guts if I eat a lot of it. Beef fucks with my guts. Unless I have like ground beef, like tacos or something like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
tacos are fun.
Like steak fucks with my guts. Swine fucks with my guts. Lamb fucks with my guts.
That's a real shame because
I can eat fish. Fish don't really fuck with my guts, but I don't really like it. Mm-hmm. So I think I'm always supposed to eat chicken and fish, but I don't really like fish, you know what I mean? So it's like, fuck.
you're gonna have to learn to like fish.
I'm gonna learn something, or just learn how to only eat chicken, which is not that hard.
Well, you seem to do that pretty regularly anyway. Like you know inside that chicken is the bird for you.
Yeah.
And but are there other fowl that you can eat? Do you like duck per se, or?
I've never had anything other than like
or geese.
chicken. I ain't had geese, duck, pheasant, squirrel, rabbit.
Yeah, you got to try more gamey stuff, man.
I know. I don't really like deer meat. I don't really like deer meat.
Well, that's kind of weird because you're an outdoorsy type. So like
I would hunt though. You know.
I understand, but I'm thinking the more outdoorsy the animal is, you know, and a deer is real outdoorsy.
Deer real outdoorsy.
Like a bunny, a motherfucker might have at the house. You know what I mean? So like a rabbit is a little less outdoorsy. He's very outdoorsy, but he's a little less outdoorsy because he could be domesticated theoretically. But
they all can be though, really.
A deer is kind of tough though.
You just got to titty feed it off the gate.
Yeah, right out the jump. I mean? You got to get them young.
Anything, even bears and shit.
You got to pull them out of animals. You got to pull them out of the jaws of death.
Yeah.
Like you got to like find a deer in the mouth of a bear, like chase off the bear.
Deer seem like a lot more easily to tame than a coyote.
Yeah.
Or like a fucking.
I don't know if I had a
Wolverine or something like that. You know what I mean?
If I had a Wolverine puppy, dude, absolutely,
that'd be the shit, bro.
I'd be registering him as like a
service animal,
a Shih Tzu and a service animal. He's a Shih Tzu and he's a service animal. I can't leave him at home. I got to keep him with me. People be like, "Is that a teddy bear?" Nah, yo, that's a motherfucking Tasmanian devil.
Yeah, I don't know. Some had me all turned up. Some had me real turned up. It was bad.
Yeah.
I ain't go to work. Thursday. I laid in the bed. I didn't get out of the bed. Minus the shit and throw up.
Well, that's whack.
That was from fucking like midnight till like, I don't know, 6 p.m. I was fucking shitting and puking.
That's a long time to be shitting
terrible,
and puking.
Bro. It's terrible, especially for an individual like me who don't drink water.
Now the question is also, was the participant in the meal with you? Did she get sick?
No, it was just me.
Just you?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well then, fuck. I can't tell you how you fucked up.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like if she didn't get sick too, then
yeah.
Sounds like it's definitely you got a problem.
Yeah, we both ate the same thing. You know what I mean? Like
you might have an ulcer, dog.
I might have an ulcer.
Yeah, dude. You could have an ulcer.
You just swallow that down. How do you get rid of them?
I don't.
You drink it away. Smoke it out.
No, I think drinking it is the problem.
Drinking what starts
I think drinking and then not having water probably really compounds the problem.
Well, doesn't it? I mean, drinking alcohol got water in it.
Yeah,
that's what I don't understand. That's like an oxymoron, bro.
Melted ice in your liquor doesn't really count as
Now
drinking
they need water to make alcohol. Is what I'm screaming.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I'm saying?
it's like you turn water into booze or water into wine,
Yeah.
right? Like,
What the problem is? I mean, the fuck.
but water, just because it takes water to make these alcoholic beverages, you know, like there's water in beer. You know what I mean? It's probably the top ingredient if you look at beer. But man, I'm with you, dude. I think it's the beer. Did you drink? Did you have anything to drink when you got fucked up?
Oh, I did have beer. I did make, but I did make beer with crab legs with beer. Something like I think Raging Bitch. I think is the beer.
Raging Bitch is good stuff. You got any of that left?
There might be one more in there.
See, I'm
The boy drank it last night.
I'm a glutton because I like that shit, but like apparently I don't know, might be fucking me up.
But I've cooked with beer before, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I've cooked steak before, you know. I made crab legs before, too. Like, I've done all the things.
Well, on the lady dug the meal, right?
Yeah, she ain't had no problem.
She didn't have no complaints about the steak or the crab leg. You definitely just are a man with an issue.
But I was tore up. Friday was rough, too. I ain't eat. I ate a 6-piece fucking from McDonald's. And that was the only thing I ate from fucking Thursday till fucking Saturday.
Ugh.
Yeah, it was real fucked up.
Yeah, a 6-piece midday Friday between Thursday and Saturday. That's rough, man.
I lost my chance to make my bet because now football's over.
Yes.
Fucking basketball's the goddamn all-star break right now. You know what I mean? So Thursday I needed to put my bet in for basically it was the last chance I had till Thursday when they play again. And it wouldn't really matter, but I got a free bet from the FanDuel from the old Gronk kick. Since Gronk missed his fucking field goal, blah, 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 blah.
Did you say he was going to miss it?
Yeah, I said he was going to miss it, so I got a bonus bet. But the motherfucker expires tomorrow or some shit like that. So I'm like, fuck. So I think I'd like put it, and it was $25, but I threw it on a hockey game. 2 hockey games, you know what I'm saying? Because it's the only fucking thing they got right now. I'm like, I got golf, soccer, tennis, or a fucking hockey game to throw this shit on. I'm like, what the fuck?
The fact that everything is being bet on at this point. Like, I don't know, bro. I think it might be. I think you know, you might have your addiction under control. You might. But I'm
either gonna win money or I'm gonna lose it. But either way, it ain't my money anyway. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of motherfuckers out there that are not as judicious with it as you are. You're being like.
Everybody I work with, they bet like hundreds of dollars and shit.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm like, here's my dollar bet, and it's like, here's my $100. I'm like, what?
You just like the action, and they like the actual
the game. I guess I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I'm like, I would never. $100.
That is so much to put on a bet.
I'd have to have a whole dream that it really happened.
I would have to. Right. I'd have to lived
see it. I'd have to walk there and like my eyes blink, and the whole thing happens right then, and I open my eyes. And I'm like, all right, bam, this is what happened.
You know what I need? I need the almanac from Back to the Future.
Yeah, I'm screaming.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the kind of shit that I would be looking for.
So, I think go Penguins. Woo!
So you bet on the Penguins?
The Penguins and Colorado to beat Arizona. I mean, they play hockey in Arizona. I mean, come on, that should be given. You know, goddamn it.
Yeah, I think that the Arizona team is like pretty decent.
Probably, you know what I'm saying? They're probably like the best team out there, you know what I mean? In their fucking zone playing hockey, you know what I mean?
Right.
In the ice, just right out there in fucking 7th Street.
Like, you would bet on the Canadians against the Arizona team.
Because they're Canadian, eh?
Right. And
they play hockey in the summer.
And that might be a dumb bet. That's my only...
That's the other thing.
That's my only thing with you and the bets. I'm like, at least you're betting $1 or $2. Like, because you never seem to know anything about the sport you're betting on.
Never.
Like,
every time I go to work, they're like, who played? I'm like, I don't know, motherfucker. Like, how do you bet? I'm like, because I don't want to invest none of my time because then I'm gonna start getting upset. Like, if I actually do research, I mean, okay, this dude averages 12 fucking points, 6 rebounds every time he plays this team. You know what I mean? So then, bam, I put money on him, and then he gets 1 rebound and 2 points. And plays 40 fucking minutes, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, fuck you, dude. So I'm not investing my time on it. I'm gonna look at the numbers and I'm like, all right, that's, you know what I mean? That's they're supposed to win, they're not supposed to win. But I'm like, well, that team is good, but they're not good like the Lakers. They're good, but they suck sometimes. You know? Fucking the Suns, they're good, but they suck sometimes. The Clippers, they're fucking great this year. You know, the Thunder, they're fucking great. Orlando, they fucking great. Like, Atlanta, they be winning. You know, like, the Jazz be beating, like, the top teams, you know what I'm saying?
The Jazz have been in contention for a lot of years.
So I'm like, so it's always, you can't, basketball, you can't, it's not rigged as so much as football is. I don't think they play too many games.
It's too
all over for them to be rigged, but they do
hard.
Sit people and do that dumb shit. You know what I mean? Like, so it is kind of manipulated. You know what I mean? Like they do, if dude's supposed to get 18 points and Vegas is gonna win $1 million, they might sit his ass at 17. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Like dumb shit like that. Like the one Spurs coach, white boy, Popovich, he be doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and then they got rest days. You know what I mean? Where they gotta sit on, they gotta make $9 million just to watch the game. It's kind of bullshit.
That's
you know what
right.
I mean? Because we can't have them do too fucking much.
That's right.
In a 3-month fucking span.
Yep.
Fucking cocksucking fuckers. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
So sit down looking all dolled up. Shit. So there's that bullshit too. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's more like a 6 months that the season goes on in all reality.
It's gotta be basketball. They play goddamn 80 games, 90 games, some shit like that. Like basketball and baseball, like they're fucking playing.
Playoffs don't happen till late April.
Hockey too. Hockey's long too.
Yeah, it's like an 80 game season or 85 or 82.
Football is the only. I guess football and tennis, because tennis they don't really have a season.
Tennis, it's just tournaments.
Tournaments is tournaments.
And you might play 3 or 4 or 5 games, I guess.
I guess soccer is too, though, really. No, they got regular league. They got a league.
Yeah, there's all kind of leagues in Europe, and hell, there's a league here in America too.
Yeah, we got the American League, and then there's tournaments and shit, and then the World Cup, which is not every year or every year or every 2 years.
Are you going to be betting on the UFL, the United Football League? Like, they're happening.
Nah. Was those real players? Or?
Yeah, it's the XFL united with whatever that other league was last year.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do baseball.
The USFL.
I'm not doing baseball. I'm gonna do basketball, and I got out the horses.
Why? Because the horses were just too much.
Well, I fuck with the horses on that one site, and I closed that site out. I mean, I ain't cancel it. You know what I mean? But I took all my money out of it, and I ain't putting no more money back in that bitch, and I don't use it. Except for the Gronk shit, because they the only motherfuckers that do that dumbass Gronk kick. Which I guess they'll do it again next year or whatever. I don't know, maybe.
So you literally use that app for the Gronk kick?
Yeah, whenever it's like a free bet.
You know what's funny? I know of the Gronk kick, but I don't know what the app is. I can't.
That one's FanDuel.
Okay, there you go.
So FanDuel does, or anytime they offer a free jump, where I don't have to put no money in it.
Yeah.
And then they'll give you like what they call a bonus bet, which I don't think I can just cash that out.
But I was going to say, then you got to bet in order to turn that bonus bet into something that you could eventually cash out.
Yeah, then I guess I might be, once I bet on that, then I
because you got to have, that's got to hit, but then you probably got to have that money in the system for a while before you can cash it out.
Yeah, I don't even know. Like I said, I don't even fuck with them boys. But the horses was on that bitch.
Uh-huh.
The other shit, DraftKings, that I use for the basketball and the football, that has the horses on there too, but I think it's a separate app that you got to kind of download or update or some bullshit.
Like DraftKings horses?
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm not fucking with all that.
God damn.
So, I don't fuck with that. Horses, I'll fuck with horses if I go to Charlestown. You know what I'm saying? Or any other race and place area that's around.
That's a lot of shit, man.
Just because it's awesome watching that shit live.
Yeah, I mean, racing in general can be a lot of fun to watch, regardless of what's racing. Horses, humans, dogs, cars. Like, races can be a lot of fun. Especially when motherfuckers are illegal drag racing in random ass places and shit.
Yeah. Now we're talking.
That shit's always so funny.
Now we're talking.
Somebody always does something dumb. I don't know, maybe I just find a lot of fail videos when I look around for these things, but...
I be watching a lot of some of those fail shits, but I watch a lot of fucking police chases and shit.
Yeah. That shit...
Pit maneuvering and shit.
Yeah. I want to set up a sim. Like the OG Bobby Knott Johnson at work was like, yo, look at these sims, like the simulators for racing cars. I want to do it, but like I'd probably end up spending as much money as a car costs on one. You know what I mean? The way
sure.
And I'm scared, dude. I'll end up like those World of Warcraft guys that went in World of Warcraft and never came out. You know what I mean? They went in there and they became an orc or whatever, and they played for like 20 hours a day and slept for 3 and like...
That's like frat boy over there.
Yeah, that's what they be doing, man. That's why I'm glad I missed it. Like, I had the steering wheel that reacted to the road for the PlayStation 2, and I got in my 10,000 hours drinking and driving. You know what I mean?
I still got that over there. I got it for the PS2.
That shit is fire.
That's just legit with the clutch.
Yeah, well, that one's for 3. That's for PS3, I think. Yeah, because there was no clutch on a PS2, but I mean the wheel reacted to what happened on the street in the game, right? So. Yeah, it was fairly realistic, and it definitely has helped me. I've learned things that...
I brought that shit up to your crib.
Yeah.
I think Rocky Bottom.
It's in one of your videos.
Yeah.
Like, you're driving around, all, like, in the house.
That shit...
so stupid.
God damn it. There's ties up there, man.
Dude, yes. Speaking of which, when are we recording Jesse's Girl? And like
bro, I don't even know. But yesterday going down the road, I wrote didn't write because I ain't writing nothing down, of course. But fucking tractor trailers and just dumb fucks in the left lane bullshitting. What was the song? Lauryn Hill. Can't take my eyes off you. I was out there jamming and this fucking retard's getting wet because I went down to Richmond last night. Yeah, I was fucking grooving when that joke came on, man, about fucking tractor trailers and all that junk. I forgot all about Jesse's Girl, but it come on. Jesse's Girl came on Friday, I think, when I was going to the bank. Someday I was going to the bank. I said, oh, shit, Jesse's Girl.
Yeah, you got to figure that bit out.
So I got a lot going on in mind right now.
Yeah, dude, I bet you do.
Oh, yeah, this show, yeah, I'll tell you, bro, I was fucking chiefing and riding and cutting motherfuckers off and doing all this shit, man.
Driving like a madman.
Driving like, well, not really. I mean, I was doing like 75, flying by people. And I'm like, get out the goddamn way. Like, there's no way I'm 75 and should be hauling ass around people. All the lanes.
I don't disagree.
It's ridiculous, bro.
I don't disagree.
I mean, on the highway, yeah, but not an inner fucking state, man. Not an interstate. So...
But yeah, man, we can work that out too.
But yeah, I was jamming, I was grooving, man. But fucking people just annoy me, man. Especially truck drivers, man. You're supposed to be professional drivers, man. You know better not to be bullshitting in the left lane. Right. I understand it takes 4 minutes to pass another tractor trailer because you ain't going but a mile an hour faster than the motherfucker. But get the fuck back over when you're done. No, don't keep driving because you're eventually gonna pass this other car 7 miles ahead of you, which is really going to be 14 as the time it takes for you to accelerate like that, unless you really get down on that motherfucker. Now, I do see some truck drivers getting down on it. You know what I mean? But not really.
It's not common.
Not common.
It's not a common thing.
But riding in the wrong lane, bullshitting is. You know what I mean? For all people, especially Prius driving and them little Skittles driving, motherfucker. If you driving a car that look like some kind of candy, you should not be in the left lane.
You're right. I wish I could disagree with you sometimes. I'm like, these two of us episodes are much better when we disagree about something adamantly. But, yeah, no.
You drive down on the peanut M&M. Get over in the goddamn right lane, bro. You know what I mean? I mean, really, bro.
You're in a Fiat Arbuth 500.
Yeah.
In the left lane.
Yeah.
Like.
What the fuck?
Get out of the way.
Caramel M&M. Just fucking ride.
Get off the highway, really. Like, I wouldn't want to take one of them little things out there.
I'd be in the right lane if I had to at the minimum. When I was scooting, I was on the shoulder. Like, I'm on here the asphalt, here the grass. I'm riding on that motherfucking line, bro. I'm far over as I can be, bro. Plus, it was winter. So, road spray was a bitch, I'm trying to stay away from much as that as possible.
Yeah, dude.
But just common sense. I mean, I'm less likely to get hit the farther off the road I am than on the road. And people don't give a fuck. I mean, I had a better chance on a bicycle rather than a moped on the road because you got every right on a bicycle.
That's right.
I mean?
Yeah.
You got to have 9 feet for a bicycle, but a crack on a moped, he ain't got to have shit. You know what I'm saying? But little Johnny and his goddamn tights, cause with his little dick hanging out, you know what I mean? Need 6 fucking feet technically, cause he need 3 to the left and 3 to the right. He ain't even a goddamn car. This motherfucker need a car length.
Right, he needs a car length, but he can't go over 17 on this road.
He can't.
And it's got a 55-mile-an-hour speed limit on it.
Downhill. He ride maybe 17. Paddling his motherfucking ass off. flashing a bunch of lights and shit, making a bunch of motherfucking noise and shit over there for no goddamn reason. Now they talking about fucking up town over there, putting a goddamn double turn lane up yonder by the Fall State Grill, and a bike lane. In the bike lane for these crackers now.
To ride through the middle of town?
Yep. So the white people can ride up down by the Fall State Grill into fucking McDonald's and shit. Because we see people riding all the time up and down the road. But yeah, that whole little thing now is going to be, I don't know what the fuck they're doing with the, I guess the light stays the same. I don't fucking know.
Like, are they going to make a circle? Like a traffic circle?
Hope not, bro. I hope they don't do what they did over there by the Walmart. They can't. That'd be fucked up.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I'm really low expectations on anything ever happening that's gonna be like an actual improvement. Like, oh, who's involved? Yeah.
I see a lot of the birds moving though outside, so I do feel.
You feel like the birds are still living their lives?
Yeah, I feel spring is coming soon.
Well, Puxatawny Phil said we were
what he said.
Getting an early fucking spring.
Yeah, which is 6 weeks right from then, right? So really
like
that means like second week of March?
Hopefully, I don't know, man. We're cranking through February.
I don't know, bro. Yeah, it already is fucking middle of it.
It's fucking comfy. Been comfy most of the time.
Yeah, we missed that joint yesterday.
Yeah, it was barely anything. Friday night it was supposed to snow.
That was mad motherfucker, man. Goddamn Friday, I got a call from the school noon talking about closing everything for tomorrow because of the weather. I'm like, all right, bet. This motherfucker, I'm over there fucking teeing off and shit. 2K21, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Fucking just start my game, and fucking Felicia in there calling me talking about the team texted me talking about where you at. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, they all dressed at the game. Like, we got a game. I'm like, motherfucker.
They canceled school, but not the game?
No, they canceled the school activities for fucking yesterday. But I guess but then I pulled up the fucking website for the schedule, and they rescheduled the game. And so, okay, the game for like 10 minutes from when I found this shit out, right? So I'm like, fuck. So I'm like, all right, bro, have my mom, because he went with my mom, and I said, well, have her drop you off at the school, and I'll bring your shit. I pull up at the school over here, and motherfucker ain't no car there at all. He said it's in Marshall. I said, oh, y'all motherfuckers are rescheduled to a whole new county and shit, man. We went from Warrenton to Marshall Middle School, bro. And now I got like 6 minutes to get there, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, well, we definitely gonna be late. But yeah, we got there late. But the game was already late. You know what I mean? But I was like, how the fuck, y'all? I was a little upset about that.
Nah, yeah. That's poor planning on everybody's part. Like, they can't let you know 10 minutes till. Like, you need days.
Well, the coach should be like
a couple hours. Somebody should be texting you or something.
Coach fucking sucks, man. The coach is fucking ridiculous. Like, I mean, he's a young cat. You know what I mean? I don't really know why he's doing it yet. He don't have a kid on the team because he wasn't fucking at 12.
That's a little creepy.
You know what I'm saying? So, but he got like he almost seems like a cousin of this one little uncoordinated ass motherfucker. And it kind of makes sense because he ain't really like he be.
So he puts the uncoordinated kid in when he really shouldn't.
That dude, he brings the ball up, bro, and like he be dribbling out like this far out, bro.
So this is basketball.
Yeah, basketball. Just loose dribbling, you know what I mean? And people just walk up and just grab the ball from his ass and just, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. He's like doing a little head shake around, like, what the fuck, man? Like, they're allowed to do that? Like, yeah, it's called steal, jackass. But when they go to fucking practice, they don't practice shit. Fucking.
They don't practice dribbling or any of this stuff?
Nothing. I leave because I can't take it. Like when I go there, they're usually just playing. Like they just play rec ball. You know, half court, 5-on-5, bam, how it is. Coach in there playing and shit too. Fucking fouling it.
That's some bullshit.
And coach do a grab. Ooh! I'm like, they 12! yo, fucking, what the fuck,
So
dude?
he makes a shot in their face and
Yeah,
acts
and
like
he's like, oh,
stuff.
boom, you know what I mean? Your mother shit, you know what I mean? On his little midgets and shit, you know? I'm like, God damn, I just want to go out there and trip him, man. Like, because I paid money for this shit, you know what I'm saying? And then you look at the fucking 7-year-olds over here, they're doing dribbling fucking drills, you know what I'm saying? Passing, plays and shit. You look at the 13, 14-year-olds over here just playing rec ball, you know, elbowing each other in the face and shit, you know what I mean? Triple dribbling. Not even double dribbling, but pass triple dribbling out that motherfucker.
Well, that shit's allowed these days. They let you walk all over the place.
Somewhat. Not like NBA, but they
Yeah.
do kind of call fucking shit in there. But, like, fucking, Lisa took him Thursday because I was laid up. I didn't get out to bed. And she said they practiced free throws. That was the only thing basketball-ish related.
That's all they did?
practiced.
Free throws?
Yeah, like as far as basketball, then they just fucked around and, you know, ran up down the court playing half court.
Well,
you know,
they're not even
5-on-5.
practicing like a give and go or layups or anything. Like,
They're not
like,
practicing.
let's dribble with one hand and then the other
Then
hand.
the coach gets on at the game
Like he knows what
when they get their ass whipped
Oh, good.
because they're running around
Oh,
like it's fucking rec ball. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, they doing what you teaching them, which is nothing, man. Like you can't be mad at these little motherfuckers. Mine, yeah, because he fucking quit. Hey, he was walking up and down the court like after he was really losing, and I was like, boy, I will fucking. You will have no friends, boy, because I will get up and drag your ass out here by the fucking ear. Fucking walking around this goddamn court, play the fucking game, and lose like a man. Fuck you, LeBron James. Fuck you, LeBron James, for showing these motherfucking people that you cry when you lose. You bitch. You play the fucking game. You know when Jordan cried? Jordan cried when he won. When he won, motherfucker. He didn't cry when he lost. He cried when he held the motherfucking gold or whatever the motherfucking trophy all was, all tight this ball in his head. You motherfuckers. You suck.
You tell him,
And
man.
fuck you sports for giving us second place fucking trophy. It's called go home. Be better. You suck. You ain't first, you last.
So
Fuck.
you're not happy with participation trophies?
Fuck you. Give me that shit for participating. I'm the one who showed the fuck up. You know,
Yeah,
if
you
some
paid.
bitch wanna be everyone fucking for me.
You're the
fuck
one that
him.
came in that pussy.
He gives a fuck about a participation. What real kid who's an actual athlete gives a fuck about a participation trophy? How happy was you to go home with a second place prize?
Yeah, here's
Get
a
the
red
fuck outta
ribbon.
here.
Here's a red ribbon.
Here's is almost good enough. Fuck you, man. I know I suck. Like, nah, bro. Fuck.
It's not like it's track and field. We play in two teams against each other.
Alright,
It's not
track
like
and field, yeah,
not like I
I'm
medaled.
gonna take a second place.
I got
you know what I'm saying?
I got my silver medal in the
Swimming,
track and field.
I'm gonna take a second
Right,
place.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Skating,
Yeah.
sloping, whatever, skiing,
Right.
shit. Yeah.
Skiing,
I'm gonna take
snowboarding.
racing. Yeah, racing. Yeah.
Right.
Basketball, baseball, football, soccer,
Yeah.
tennis. You ain't fucking first. You last, bitch. There's somebody better than you. Sorry. Try again, motherfucker. Like, it's called practice. Tell him we ain't talking about playoffs. We talking about practice.
That's right.
Fuck. Little motherfuckers. I said, take his ass out, man. I said, take the motherfucker, take his ass out. I said, sit the fuck, take your fucking jersey off, man. You ain't going there no goddamn more. Sitting over there for the bleachers, man. You're gonna get kicked out of this goddamn school, man. There's kids around here. He talking about, why don't you be coach? Yeah, why don't I be coach? Because what you be doing is you be running laps around the goddamn court during the game until the ref was like, bro, you can't just be running around the court.
Who said that to you? The kid?
Yeah, here's what he
He
talking
said,
about.
why don't you coach
Yeah,
that?
I was like, yeah,
You know
because
so much, why don't you
yeah,
coach?
because like I said, you be running around running around the whole court during the game.
If
So the ref finally like, bro, you can't be doing that. Then you be doing jumper jacks over there in the corner so you can feel your fucking leg.
Miss one practice this year, but if somebody say he doesn't come to practice, it can be one practice out of all the practices this year. That's enough. If I can't practice, I can't practice, man. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. I mean, simple as that. It ain't about that. I mean, it's not about that.
I mean, if you hurt, yeah, you
You
hurt.
know what I'm saying? I mean,
Right.
But it's easy to talk about. It's easy to sum it up. When you just talk about practice. We sitting here, I supposed to be the franchise player, and we're in here talking about practice. I mean, listen, we talking about practice. Not a game, not a game, not a game. We talking about practice. Not a game. Not the game that I go out there and die for and play every game like it's my last. Not the game. We're talking about practice, man. I mean, how silly is that, man? We're talking about practice. I know I'm supposed to be there. I know I'm supposed to lead by example. I know that.
Right here.
And I'm not shoving it aside.
But I ain't going.
Like it don't mean anything.
Yeah.
I know it's important.
I know it's
I do.
important.
I honestly do. But we talking about practice, man. What are we talking about? Practice? We're talking about practice, man. We're talking about practice. We're talking about practice. We ain't talking about the game. We're talking about practice.
He criticizing his own self in that whole
He really is.
in the whole
Like,
conversation.
he doesn't
Like,
even.
I know it's important, but we're talking about practice.
Yeah, he really does like illustrate both angles in like a really terrible way. At one point, he says, "How am I supposed to make my teammates better through practice?"
Practice, yeah. How am I supposed to make my teammates better by practicing with my teammates?
That's amazing. But that's the mentality. It's where we are nowadays. How am I supposed to interact with people? I'm not going to talk to people I disagree
How am I
with.
supposed to? How am I supposed to fucking deal with people without talking to them?
I have so many disagreements. No, you don't. You don't talk to anybody. Yeah, well, you know, I disagree with a lot of people. I just don't talk to them about it. Fucking A.
Well, we're gonna see the aura. We're gonna see the aura up in here when Lop come up in here with some possible new ghost dust off him.
Oh, right.
We'll see
Like-
how Swayze reacts
like
to
you-
fucking.
Swayze's gonna have another
Yeah.
spirit in the house.
Maybe.
And they're gonna be fighting and
They
knocking
might.
shit off the
They
walls.
might. I don't know. We're gonna have to see what kind of aura Mike brings up in this picture.
I sure
Some
hope.
kind of glow.
I sure hope everything's fine.
I do. It might come
know.
in there's like a chill going on. We might have to just cancel the episode and just send his black ass home or something.
So is that
Or
a,
just send his black ass home and just do the episode.
until it doesn't get chilly when you come
He
around?
just walks right in, you know. You get that cold breeze just coming in for no reason, like through the
The Scooby Doo breeze.
yeah, through the damn door, and then the boys' Xbox play some crazy ass little jingle or some shit like that. You know what I mean? And then the door just closed in the back or something like that. Like, if the door closed, that mean already Swayze done already smelt it. He already know what the problem already is. You know what I'm screaming? He already know what the business. He see the business before the business come through the door. You know what I'm screaming? It's because he see through the wall and everything too. I assume.
Right,
If he can walk through the wall, he should be able to see through the wall.
I don't.
You
I
know
think
what
he has
mean?
to stick his. I got to lean through and look. You know what I mean?
But that don't really make no sense. If you in theory can walk through the motherfucker, you should be able to see through it.
It's not.
It's like super bad.
It's not video games. You can't see both sides
Well,
of the wall.
goddamn, we should be, man. What the fuck? I'd rather just be able to see through shit than walk through shit. Well, I don't know, man.
Tell me more about how you'd rather see through shit than walk through shit. Like,
If you can turn it off and on,
well, like if
then
there
it
was
would have to be
if there's a
walk through
gate.
shit. But if you're always like walking through shit, you know, I'm screaming like, goddamn, bro,
Like,
how you get anywhere?
you get off the elevator and you fall down through
Yeah,
the
or
whole
like, how you get in
building.
the car? You're never getting in the car. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, there'd have to be a switch for that. But being able to see through shit, that'd be live action.
I think that being able to like tune your visibility through stuff would definitely be pretty cool.
But it wouldn't be all the time. Like, you'd have to really focus on shit. Hammer down on it.
I would want it to be something that I could just flip a switch. Like, I could just look and be like, yo, your boy's in there, like, he's like about to burn the house down. You know what I mean? That kind of shit. Like, where it's like, and then it's like, I don't know what he's doing now.
Yeah,
you know
now
what
it's
I mean?
gone, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, I can look through the wall when I want. I'm with that. Like, as a superpower, like being able to see through shit. Like, I don't have to pop the hood to see what's going on underneath the hood.
Yeah, that'd be alright to be able to see through shit, I believe.
That'd be cool. Now, what if Mike has like a ghost from How High, and it like tells him things that he doesn't know, and he sits here and relays to us things that the ghost is telling him. What if the ghost is just rolling with him?
Hey, if
The ghost is chilling and the ghost like wants to hit the blunt.
I accept cool ghost, bro. All right, chill and cool ghost, man.
Right.
Like, Swayze cool. He don't fuck with nobody.
Right.
He handle his business. We handle our business. You know what I'm screaming? He closes shit every now and then. You know what I mean? We ain't broke nothing off the hinge yet.
So he freaks people out on occasion, but that's about it.
Just close a random door. You know what I mean? Like, you don't really freak nobody out. I'm over it now. You
Right
know what I
on.
mean? Like,
He's
do
level.
like knives that just start flying out the fucking drawers and shit like that. You know what I mean? Bread's opened up on the fucking countertop. You know what I mean?
Right.
The old
Blood coming out the
old
sink.
fucking Ghostbuster trick happens where the blankets get pulled away real quick, a little bit slowly but surely.
There's like a.
I'm not gonna wait that one out. I'm already.
There's like
gonna,
a scene getting played out inside your refrigerator.
Yeah. I ain't want to do any of that.
Yeah, dude, that's a problem.
But yeah, but yeah. Other than that, like,
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not too worried about it. I don't know.
like unsolved mystery ghosts, old school unsolved mystery,
Robert Stack voice Unsolved Mysteries.
the good days,
Yeah.
Rescue 911 shit.
Yeah, that's some creeped out shit, man. Absolutely.
But yeah. But I don't know. We'll see. He said he was gonna call me back. Ain't called me back yet. So
He might, you never can't tell what's going on with him. He'd be freaking himself out probably. He still got himself all freaked out from going to seeing the ghosts.
he might have had a real experience. You never know,
Right,
man.
that's what I'm saying. Like, he might literally be like, I got home last night, I'm still fucking freaked the fuck out, man. Like, how funny would that be if Mike, like, literally comes back and he is just shook. Like, he's scared as fuck. He's like, dog, no, we can't go back. Like, he's scarier than you are. Like, I'm like, come on, Mike, let's go do it again. And he's like, no, I'm not going back. No. I'm like, Mike, what happened while you're out there? I can't even tell you. Like,
Oh yeah.
it like pushed him down a hill and like held him down, did unspeakable things to him. He's like, no.
Butthole shit.
Right.
He's probably the only gay ghost in the whole fucking place over here. Just over here trying to penetrate his butthole with his finger. All the time.
Yeah, the ghost is just trying to fuck him the whole time.
He's trying to finger pop him. You know what I mean?
Stop being a bitch, come on.
Let people picture that right now, you know, Mike just walking around with a ghost trying to pop his finger in his ass, you know what I mean?
Bitch, come on.
Yeah, the ghost is just constantly telling him, let me stick my finger in your ass.
Stop being a bitch, come on.
He's gotta be the only black dude there.
I don't know. That would be another interesting take. Like, what's the racial makeup of the people that are there? Is this only white people? Were you the only black person
I
there?
assume, because I know, I think it was Kid's People or some shit like that, or Kid was doing it with them or some shit. I can't really
Yeah, you can't
remember
speak on what actually
speak
was
of the
going
whole
on.
details.
We're gonna have to wait out Mike to come
We're
in
gonna have to
here
wait on
and tell us
damn it.
what the hell has actually occurred with him, to see if he got any EVPs or anything like that. If he got some electronic voice.
They might not even
phenomena.
know unless, like, he won't know any, like, he won't know about the, like, in theory, he want to know about the voices or any of that shit. He won't know unless he got touched. That was the only way he'd actually know.
You
there was
think-
or heard something or saw something. You know
You
what I
think
mean?
if he doesn't experience anything, but the other people say that they have something, he's not going to care because he didn't experience anything?
I think they all. I don't think there's enough of them where they spread out like that. I think they all ride
They stay in
together.
a group?
You know what I mean? But I like I say, you know how there's some shit that you don't hear while you're there, but you hear when you play back the fucking
Right, the
cameras and
electronic
shit.
voice
all that
phenomenon.
bullshit.
Right.
So unless something really, really, really goes down, you know what I mean? He wouldn't really know yet until those
Right,
fuckers actually go through the
Because they haven't gone through their recordings.
all that bullshit.
Right,
yeah.
right. I hear you.
Which I assume won't be for a whole. But he may know by something
Next week.
Next week,
Yeah.
maybe. Yeah. I
Never
would
can
think.
tell, ladies and gentlemen. This motherfucker might come through with all kind of creeped out stories, and then.
I mean, because it takes a lot to you know go through. I would assume 8 to 10 hours of footage. You know what I'm saying? But not really. It takes 8 to 10 hours.
I would think that I could see it in audio, like oh, there's something here that's not there. You know what I mean? Or, I don't know, like, as a person that's fucked with audio stuff for a long time on the computer, I feel like I'd be able to see in the wavelengths something that looked weird. I might be like, let me go look at this. Let me see what this sounds like. Let me go look at that, see what that sounds like. Like, because I feel like voices would be obvious. You'd be like, okay, well, here we are talking. And then wait, there's a little clip or something in between. You know what I mean? Let me go see what that's, what's working with that. That's just some creepy shit, though. I'm sure Mike's getting himself all involved in the creepy world.
I'm sure. I mean, he's too big of. That's too big of a body, not for nothing to get up on some of that ore.
Yeah, he's gonna get possessed like Whoopi did.
I mean, not possessed,
And
but
ghost. Not like, you know, used. Like, I'm gonna hop in you and talk to Demi Moore through your body. Mike's out here banging fucking random people as the ghost. That'd be funny.
oh man,
Mike gets himself in like relationship problems because he gets
Ghost-
possessed and starts fucking.
Ghost, fucking King Kong and fucking hoes out here.
I can't help it that I look good, smell good, dance all night long.
Ladies and gentlemen, with that said, we're gonna have to bring this episode of the Mason and Friends show to a close.
Comes back white.
Literally, Mike's gonna show up in white face, scared. But anyway,
God damn it.
thank you so much for listening. Be kind to people. Be nice to people that look like you. Be nice to people that don't look like you. Don't be a dick. Keep grinding on the shit you're trying to get done, because that's how things get done.
If we go old school with Ghost Riding the Whip.
You want to play Ghost Ride the Whip 2 Unit song?
I'm gonna tag the video in that bitch. Shout out to the 94 Corolla.
Yeah, that was some 94
Shout out
Corolla
to 94 Corolla. Rocky Bottom Studio Productions.
What was that song
Bad
called
Silver
again?
Savage.
What was the song again?
Man,
You had it.
I don't think it was Ghost Rider.
Yeah, Ghost Ride the Whip. But
Was it Ghost Riding the Whip?
I don't know if that's. I don't think that's.
I think it was
what
94 Corolla, I think.
Yeah, it must be 94 Corolla. Because that is definitely a song. Yeah,
94 Corolla's a song?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned after this for a Jew Unit song called 94 Corolla with a whole bunch of random letters next to it. I don't know what it all means. But anyway,
Check out the video on YouTube.
check out the YouTube video for
Of this
94
song.
Corolla,
Yes, sir.
Ghost Riding the Whip. Man, ridiculous. But, don't forget, we love you very much. We wish you nothing but the best. Stay tuned for that Jew Unit track, and peace be with you.
Peace, bitches. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Let's get primed up, fellas. Yes sir, this is gonna go out to, I don't even know who I'm gonna dedicate it to, but this is gonna be the one, I think. I drive 94 Corolla, Tex-Mex redneck, be getting down the road. Don't pull me over, I guarantee it's not stolen. I got the title now, and the registration, yeah, it's legal. That's hot. That is hot. Sing it, girls. Sing it. Woo! Woo! Like I said, me and my 94 Corolla be fucking streaming right on down the road. Till I hit that hill, gotta put the pedal to the floor now. And coast right on up that bitch, doing 9 miles an hour. Hopefully y'all can pass me. That's too tight though. Wish them bitches would calm down. Fucking up my groove. Like to get at least 12 lines in. Or bars, my bad, bars. You know what
I'm saying, fuck it, we can start singing over them, bitch. Yes, sir, drive my motherfucking 94 roller. Yes, sir, I got a motherfucking 04 Central sitting in the motherfucking yard. Broke down 2 times in the motherfucking 13. Gonna get it fucking fixed one more again. Hopefully I can drive down the motherfucking road. Then I'm gonna motherfucking sell it for a fucking key. A motherfucking Hyundai, yes sir, get paid. Sell that motherfucker so it don't break down again. You be on the fucking side of the road, motherfucker. Damn it, lost it. I had it, but I lost it. And I had it, but I lost it because I got fucking bad. Got over the motherfucking beat, yes sir. Like that old school shit, make me sing to my beat. Oh yes sir, what you gonna do every day? Sitting here rapping on the motherfucking studio. On the Indian, look at Rocky Bottom Studio. Rocky Bottom Studio, yes sir, kicking that shit every fucking day. I'ma sing right over y'all motherfucking bitches, cause y'all come too motherfucking fast. I can't get my motherfucking balls down on time. I wanna spit that track, wanna light it up, spitting that same bullshit every single fucking day. What's it gonna be? That's why I don't give a fuck. That's why I don't give a fuck. That's why I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I like that shit. I like that shit, motherfucker, feeling it like some motherfucking morning wood. Oh my god, here we go, spitting that motherfucking rhymes coming to the fucking brain every single fucking day. Oh my god, I gotta love it. I love being in the motherfucking studio. Rocky Bottom. Yes, sir.